happy Pilates, International Pilates Day. I thought I could do just a quick little Pilates sequence. I've got my Pilates and Prosecco shirt on, ready to celebrate International Pilates Day. I'm sure you've been waiting all year for this. So exciting. We're just gonna do a quick little ab series. If you've never done Pilates before, Pilates is a lot of good core work. We're gonna do a little abs, we're gonna do a little lower back, we're gonna do a little outer inner thighs, just outer thighs today probably, for time's sake. And the equipment itself, some of it I'm sitting on and some of it is behind me here. And I've got a bunch more downstairs. Anyway, this is my home studio. It incorporates a lot more springs and resistance, so it's a little bit more total body. But today we're gonna focus on those abs. So let's do this. All right. The only thing that I have with me is, as an option, you could use your water bottle or like a light weight of any amount. And that is just optional. You do not need to have that. So roll down here, arms are at your sides, and we're just gonna start with a few pelvic tucks. So flatten the back and release. You can let that head relax, flatten the back and release. Let's do two more, flatten that back and release. One more time, you're flattening the back and taking away that space, and then you're releasing and letting that little bit of space stay there. But I want you to keep your rib cage closed. So this is really engaged throughout the whole abdominal area, from your pubic bone to your sternum and everywhere wrapped around. All right, hands behind your head. Exhale, head and shoulders lifted. You're gonna take one leg up, put it down, turn towards it. So this is a modified variation of one of my favorite moves called the crisscross. So you could always, when I say crisscross later, if you want, you could always do this instead. We're gonna take those legs up a little bit higher and go side to side. So we're just working through our crisscross progression right now. Tap your foot down, rotate towards the side that's still up. Switch hold. If your neck is getting tired at any point, that head comes down. You do not need to have your head up for any of these exercises, all right? But you do want to feel like your abs are seat belted to the mat. They're literally just pulled in like a vacuum to the floor. 4 more here, 4 and 3. And now regular crisscross. Reach the leg away, reach. If your lower back starts to come off the mat, those legs should be up a little bit higher, all right? But if you can, keep the back down, then challenge yourself by reaching a little bit lower. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1, and bring your knees into your chest, hug onto those legs for a second. So this next part we're gonna do with the head down. It'll give you a chance, give your neck a chance to rest. Anytime you do stuff with your head down, sometimes instead of pressing into the mat, I like to hold onto a weight. So I know I'm not pressing into the mat because I will do it. All right, you're gonna crisscross your ankles, crisscross those ankles, and then extend the legs up to the ceiling. Now reverse curl, the legs come towards the hands if your hands are up. And then I want you to tap the floor, feet are wide. Crisscross your ankles, extend the legs, reverse curl, and then engage your abs like a seatbelt as you tap your legs wide. Reverse curl, and tap. This one, if you do it slow and really think about your abdominals at every part of this, can really make this a lot harder. Let's do 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and last one. And then we're gonna reverse that, all right? So I want you to cross your ankles again, knees are wide. You're gonna reverse or tap the floor, ankles crossed, and then separate your feet, reverse curl. Cross the ankles and reverse curl, legs apart. It's always weird when you switch it, isn't it? Cross the ankles, reverse curl, legs apart. Cross the ankles, reverse curl, legs apart. Trying not to use momentum on this. Using your abs to make every motion happen. Now, if your back is really tight, Your hips are probably not gonna come off that mat, just so you know. Let's do 3 more. And 2 more. And last one. All right, set that down. We'll do one thing where we are still ankles crossed, knees are wide. This is called frog. Hands behind your head. Remember, optional lifting the head up. You're gonna extend the legs away, switch or open, close, then bend the knees and lift a little higher. So reach and switch, knees in, lift a little higher. Reach and switch. Make sure that the legs aren't going so low that the back is coming off the mat. Knees in, lift higher, reach and switch, knees in, lift higher. Let's do 2 more. I'm a terrible counter. I have no idea how many we did. No clue. Not at all. Just some. Just do a bunch. You can always repeat that. Okay, turn over onto your side. Now, anytime you're sideline, you want to make sure your spine is in good alignment, so you're going to come all the way down. And then I want you to have your waistline lifted off the mat. If it's down pressing against the mat, then your spine is going to have this little curve to it that we don't normally have when we're standing. So lift that waistline up so that your spine is really straight as you possibly can. Again, there should be a little bit of space. I'm going to have you bend your bottom leg and then lift and lower that top leg. Just up and down. Sometimes it's easy to think that we want to lift too high, but if you lift too high, then you shove that space to the floor and you end up using your back. So lengthen your leg, keep your pelvis and everything above there absolutely still, and it's not going to be as high as you think. Now lift the top leg up and hold it. Tiny little pulses right here. Lift, lift. Squeeze your glutes back there, your butt muscle. Squeeze it. Squeeze those glutes. And at the same time, it should feel like those abs are pulled in. Again, like that tight seatbelt just sucks you right in. Now hold it right here. Small circles with the leg. Small little circles. Again, if I was a good counter, I'd know how many we did, but I so don't know. Just some. And then go up a little higher. A little higher. Circle it up here. Oh, that should feel so good. That's what you're going to tell yourself, right? And then come back down and then reverse that circle. All right, if you are not feeling this, you need to squeeze that glute a little harder, okay? You should feel this. Tighten up those abs again, just to double check. And now lift the leg up higher. Circle, 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 circle. Lift, lift. Keep that core in tight too. 1, and bring those legs in. You're gonna switch to the other side quickly. There's so many more things that we could definitely add to that, but this is a quick sequence today. Just getting some Pilates in. All right, make sure that waistline is lifted. Here we go, up and down, up and down. That neck is long out of those shoulders. Check in with that pelvis, those abs. Now hold it right here. Tiny pulses, tiny lift up and up and up. I like to kind of hold that top range, uplift, uplift. Think about engaging your glutes a little bit more. Uphold, down, uphold, right? So we're not just whipping through that upper range there. You've got that nice strong position with those legs really reaching, that neck long the other direction. Now hold it, small circles here, small circles. Squeeze your glute, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And lift that leg up a little bit higher, circles here. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, bring it back down, reverse that circle here low. If you're moving a lot, make the circle smaller. All right, you should not have any movement of like the pelvis and up. And take that leg up higher, circle it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come back down. Good, let's do really quickly something for the lower back. All right, so you're gonna separate your feet and you're gonna reach your arms And then I want you to draw your shoulders back into your back. This is called swimming. It's a modified one first. Draw the abs in, and then I want you to go opposite arm and leg lift. Oh, I'm hitting some of those springs on the other side. Opposite arm and leg lift. Now, if your shoulders are really tight and this doesn't feel good for you, just take the arms out and do the legs so you can have your head facing the floor, all right? So opposite arm and leg lift. That neck is long out of those shoulders. You want to feel like your shoulders plugged into your back and your glutes are lifting that leg. Now, this is just an option. You can lift everything and hover. Hold it. Slow. Opposite leg and arm lift. Come back down. Opposites lift. Come back down. You're coming back not to the floor, but to that hovering position. Hovering position. Lift, hover, lift, hover. One more each side. And then push back to child's pose. And stretch. All right, you guys, grab your weight. Let's just do one more thing for abs. I mean, why not, right? This is just like 30 more seconds of abs. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, I'm gonna grab my weight just because sometimes, again, it helps. If you have a little weight, it'll help you on this next one. Okay, so this one, get going with your reverse curls. We did this earlier. This is a knees bent one though, and we're gonna add something as an option. It's gonna be more fun. You're gonna wanna take this option. So, reverse curl here, reach away, hold the knees in here. Reach away, reverse curl, reach, knees in, reach, reverse curl, reach, knees in. So it's like a little teaser lift, Pilates teaser if you've ever done Pilates. This right here is like a teaser. Reach, lift up, reach, reverse curl. Let's get 3 more in. 3 and 2. Oh, I hope you can feel your abs on this. I know I can. I can feel my workout from yesterday. Last one. Good work. Stay lifted, stay lifted. Set that weight down and stretch forward. Well, that was a fun little quick sequence of Pilates on our International Pilates Day. Hope you guys have a great day, guys. I am off to, I can hear the kids downstairs rummaging around the kitchen. They are waiting for, what am I gonna eat? And if I don't help them with that, for whatever reason, they just kind of eat randomness. And so anyway, have a great day, guys. Bye.